Hello Year 4, I hope you are well. Now today's home learning is all about expanding on those wonderful stories you have written about yourself, which are known as autobiographies, because today we're going to switch our focus to thinking about planning to write a story about someone else. Now, when you are writing about an event that happened in someone else's life, this isn't called an autobiography, it's just known as a biography. Now, the major difference between an autobiography and a biography is very subtle. As mentioned, an autobiography is all about yourself, where a biography is about someone else. So when you're writing in an autobiography, you'll be using pronouns like I. However, when you're writing a biography about someone else, you're more likely going to use pronouns such as he or she, depending on whether the subject's a boy or a girl. You might even use their name more often, or you might even use a pronoun such as they. So it's really important that when you're writing a biography, you're writing in what's known as the third person. Again, using the pronouns I just mentioned, he, she, their name, or even they. So to give you an idea about the sort of things that I would like you to be thinking about when writing a biography, I'm just going to leave an example of something from an autobiography. As you can see, this example of an extract from an autobiography uses pronouns such as I and my. Now I want you to pause for a moment and think what you would need to do to change this from an autobiography to writing as if it was a biography. How did you do? Did you notice all the pronouns that were in that example text from an autobiography? Hopefully you did, because there were 4 lurking in there. They were my, I, me, and myself. And if you look at the slide coming up now, you will see how simple tweaks to pronouns can completely change the meaning of a text from something about yourself to about someone else. So for instance here, my has become his or her. I has become he or she. Me has become Mr. or Mrs. And of course, myself could become him or herself, depending on whether you're talking about a boy or a girl. Now, to write a biography, you need someone to write about. So your task today, Year 4, is to go up to either your parents or your grandparents or someone that you know and trust and politely ask them to tell you a story about something that's happened in their life. What you have to do is make sure that you are taking notes and getting them to explain what happened in as much detail as you possibly can. So get them to explain things that they might have said or others might have said, things that might have been going through their mind, and explore the 5 senses. So that's smell, that's hearing, that's sight, that's touch, and that's even taste. Really play on that and build as much of a story and as much of a description of what happened in their events. So have fun with that today, Year 4, and get taking notes.